We're going to this lesson. We give all honor, all glory, and all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makakodash. We give double honor to the apostles and prophets and elders of James Camp, better known as Great Millstone, for the being for the 100% truth that have been currently edified under. Shalom to the elect, the tabernacle of David, and everybody to Zaria coming to this lesson. Now we're doing this lesson. The topic of the lesson is pray for wisdom, for she shall bring forth immortality. So pray for wisdom, so wisdom shall bring forth immortality. Something along those lines, right? And before we start, let's go into Proverbs chapter 3. I'm going to start at verses 13. What about verses 11? So, verse 13. Verse 11. It makes more sense. It says, my son, despise not the chastening of Yahweh, neither be weary of his correction. For whom Yahweh loveth, he correcteth, even as a father, the son in whom he delighteth. It says, what happy is a man that findeth wisdom, and a man that getteth understanding, because we know wisdom isn't given to all people of the earth. It's basically given to the children of Israel, concerning Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 6. This is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. So you get that precept before you continue. Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verses 1. I will read down to verse 6. It says, now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live and go in and possess the land which Yahweh power of your fathers giveth you. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish out from it, that ye may keep the commandments of Yahweh your power, which I command you. Your eyes have seen what Yahweh did because of Baal-peor, for all the men that followed Baal-peor, Yahweh your power had destroyed them from among you. But ye that did cleave unto Yahweh your power are alive, every one of you, this day. Behold, I have taught you statutes, here's the point, and judgments, even as Yahweh my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land where ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all the statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. So going back into Proverbs chapter 3 and verses 13, as it says, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, is referring to the children of Israel, but more so on this side, the elect of Israel, and because the Bible tells us about the Bible talks about give this knowledge unto the wise of the people, those that can receive and comprehend and understand the words. Roughly paraphrasing, it says, happy is a man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. See, for the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof is better than fine gold. Because we see how Solomon chose to have wisdom, and with that he was the wealthiest man on the earth. He had favors of many kings of the earth as well, because of having wisdom. Let's just continue. It says, she is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire, and not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand is riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. Somewhat. Let's continue. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her. So only when you have obtained that wisdom, she is a pleasant way to you and a path of peace. But obtaining her is where you would have to go through and bear your tribulations and understand and change in order to what? In order to obtain her. Understand what I'm saying? In order to have her. It says, she is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her. And happy is everyone that retaineth her, that already grasp her, already have her. Because when you go into the scriptures, the Bible, Sirach, the ones that refuse or doesn't want to learn, doesn't want to change, she will deal unpleasantly with them. Let's get Sirach chapter 6 and verses 19. As it says, come on to, right, it says, my son, gather instructions from thy youth up, so shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age. Come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth, and wait for her good fruits. For thou shalt not toil much in laboring about her, but thou shalt eat of her fruits right soon. And we know her fruits, many of her fruits is what? As part of law and testimony, as receiving wisdom, is have been in the right standing. Having a proper understanding, being furnished in this truth. But Yahweh Shimon Shai will be dealing with you on this side until the time comes for this place to be no more. In other words, being predestinated. As scripture says what? The wisdom was created let me get a precept. I don't know butcher it. Again. I don't want to butcher it. Right here. Sirach chapter 1 and verse 14. To fear Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb, the predestinated. Those are the faithful in the womb. So going back into Sirach chapter 6 and continuing in verses 20, I believe. 20 up to 26, yes? Select. It says, she is very unpleasant to the unlearned, and he that is without understanding will not remain with her. If he's a fool, he's not going to deal with you. You can't expect to receive wisdom, and you can't expect to receive that immortality and you are going to perish on this side, to be exact. And it says, he that is without wisdom will not remain with her. She will lie upon him as a mighty stone of trial. And part of this trial is to what? Is a bonding stage. Purging out the old leaven as Passover is coming. Removing the old man, putting forth a new man. Cleansing your ways. Bible say what? Wherewith shall a young man cleanse his ways? By taking heed according to thy word. This is how you cleanse your ways. Understanding the truth, understanding who you are, understanding what you stand for, understanding the ways of Yahweh Shimon Shai, and doing it to the best of your ability while you can. And he will cast her, from where it belongs, because many the fools will not be able to stand the trials and tribulations, to stand the judgments coming, that they will be refined and furnished in this truth. Part of your furnishing is what? Part of your is bearing it, because scripture says what? Through much tribulations may ye enter into the kingdom of heaven. How could ye enter if you're not bearing these tribulations? It's part of being refined. You have to pass through the fire on one side and the water on the next to enter in that straight gate. In other words, continue with your belief straight down packed in Yahweh Shimon Shai and the sound doctrine. Not faltering, not failing, not falling. Let's continue. It says, for wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifested unto many. She is not manifest unto many. So, let me get a precept. Let me get the next precept. Same Sirach chapter 4 and verses 11. Here's the point. We pointed out verse 18. Wisdom exalt her children, and layeth hold of them that seek her. He that loveth her loveth life, and they that seeketh her to her early she be filled with joy. He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory. And wheresoever she entered, Yahweh will bless. They that serve her shall minister to the Holy One, and them that loveth her, Yahweh doth love. Whosoever giveth ear unto her, Scripture says, incline thine ears to hear the truth, the wisdom. Understand? So you could be fully educated in this truth. It says, whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he that attaineth unto her shall dwell securely. Meaning you have nothing to worry about, because you're already in this truth. The only fear you have is for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the one that created you, the one that could destroy both body and spirit. If a man commits himself unto her, he shall inherit her. Here, let's continue. And his generation shall hold her in possession. But yet, for first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment, that is tribulations. Through much tribulations may he enter into the kingdom of power. Dread upon him and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. Then will she return the straight way unto him, and comfort him, and show him her secrets. It's going back into Proverbs chapter 3 and verses 18. She's a tree of life to them that obtaineth her. That hold, that would, let me get, I don't want to butcher it again. Proverbs chapter 3 and verses 18. Let me not butcher it. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold, slack. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is every one that retaineth her. So, as I said, pray for wisdom shall bring forth immortality. Let me get one more precept before I close out. Let me get two more precepts. Let's go to Sirach chapter 1 verse 15. It says, she had built an everlasting foundation with men, that she shall continue with their seed. It says, to fear Yahweh is fullness of wisdom, and filleth men with her fruits. She filleth all their house with things desirable than the garners of her increase. The fear of Yahweh is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish, both which are the gifts of God of power, and it enlargeth their rejoicing that love him. Last but not least, let me read up to verse 26, yes? Let me read up. It says, but here it says verse 19. Wisdom reigneth down skill and knowledge of understanding, standing, and exalted them to honor that hold her fast. The root of wisdom is to fear Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Because when you go into the scriptures in Sirach chapter 19, we see in Sirach plenty, and verses 19 it says, verse 20 Sirach, it says, well, let me read from verse 19, it says, the knowledge of the commandments of Yahweh is the doctrine of life. which is why it was given unto the children of Israel, as it says, to be a wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nation. So the knowledge of the commandments of Yahweh is the doctrine of life. So if it's given to the Israelites, who is going to be saved? The Israelites, because it's a doctrine of life. And they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality, like I said. Who made a covenant with Yahweh Shem Yahushai? The Israelites. Let's continue. Verse 20, the point. The fear of Yahweh is all wisdom, and in all wisdom is the performance of the law. Is what? The performance of the law and the knowledge of his omnipotency. So you see that? Yeah, I'm going to jump down to verse 26. Now, that should be, I'm going to jump down to verses. I want to get back. Let me see if I can get it. Sirach chapter 1. It's verse 26 28. If I can't find it, this way it is. Verse 26. If we go for verse 25, it says, yeah. Verse verse 25. The parables of knowledge are in the treasures of wisdom, but godliness is an abomination to a sinner. Oh my goodness, Yapa. Godliness. Here it says the parable of knowledge are in the treasures of wisdom, but godliness is an abomination to the sinner, because they can't see themselves in that light. Why? Where's the reason why we transgress as being gods? Well, where's the reason why we fall from being gods? By transgression, by disobedience to our power. That's sin. Sin is the transgression of the law. So let me close out with this last precept. Second to last, I want to get one more precept. It was in Sirach 6, I believe. I would rather go up from verse 22. Up. Verse 23. Yes, no. Bear with me. Verse 26. Come unto her, here's it. Come, listen to this. Come unto her with thy whole heart, and keep her ways with all thy power. Search and seek, and she shall be made known unto thee. And when thou hast got hold of her, let her not go. Grab she by your arm, don't let she go at all. For at the last thou shalt find her rest, and thou shalt be turned to thy joy. That is the point. So I have one more precept here. Again, pray. That says, pray for wisdom shall bring forth immortality. Like Wisdom of Solomon, we have to go to Wisdom of Solomon because it deals with wisdom. Chapter 8 and verses 13. Straight to the point. Moreover, by the means of her I shall obtain immortality. Who is that her? Wisdom, and leave behind me an everlasting memorial to them that come after me. Yapa precept. So pray for wisdom shall bring forth immortality. On this point in time, wisdom is only supping or dealing with the ones that were faithful in the womb, the elect, the predestinated, the elect of Israel, 144,000. So I hope this lesson was indeed edifying. We say Shalom Yasharallah, Kal Halalyam, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Mekakwadash. We give that belong to the apostles and prophets and elders of James Camp, better known as Great Millstone, for the bring forth the 100% truth that have been currently edified under. Shalom to the elect, the tabernacle of David, and I am Roberto Zariak, saying to you, Shalom until the next one. So Shalom.